disability is the aesthetic of the work. We're f***ing with the narratives of disability. We're f***ing them up. People understand the work. I mean, one audience member said, I feel it in my wheels. And people notice the hand placement on the wheels and how we touch and stroke and move and push. These are things that are known to people who are really working through that. That's because it was built on wheels for people to feel it in their wheels. And it's not to say that you can't appreciate it if you don't have that lived embodiment, but it is to say that those details mean more.
Our perspective as disabled artists is critical and irreplaceable. We are making work that comes from long training, experience as artists, as dancers, as choreographers, working within the canon of Western concert dance. We are bringing in technique that is authentic to our embodiment, to this body that is as much metal and carbon fiber as flesh.
So much of the work that we see explains something about disabled life to non-disabled audiences. We're not making work that tells you what is it like to be me, what is it like to live in my body. We're not looking to hide impairment. We're not looking even to make the flat statement of impairment. We're making work that arises from our perspective as disabled artists and from our investment in disability culture.
Just as little girls go to NYCB and they look at the prima ballerina up there on point in the pas and they identify with that and they want to be that. We have those children. We have disabled children, we have queer children, children of all races, who can come and recognize themselves and identify and have that spark of desire to participate in art, participate in cultural life.
I don't want to objectify, I don't want to like tricks, I don't want the physically spectacular where you come away going, oh, I didn't see the disability, I didn't see the wheelchairs, oh, they can do so much. Oh, are they actually disabled? Do they need those jobs? No. A performance is a direct relationship. When you are truly with me and when I am truly with you on stage, I am on the edge of my seat because I am drawn into the world that you have invited me into. I want to be able to issue you an invitation. I want you to accept that invitation. And then I want us to have a journey through a 5-minute piece, a 10-minute piece, an evening-long work. So that at the end, when the lights go to black, we have both experienced something.
That's why dance is a live art. It is never the same on video, and it will never be the same 2 performances in a row. Kinetic Light is a collective of disabled artists. It is, I believe, the first professional disabled artists collective, certainly in North America. We're beginning from artistic equity, but we don't stop at artistic equity. We're talking about equity for every audience member. And by equitable, I mean something much more impactful than how do you make it accessible. Access is, in our world, in our viewpoint, a given. But equity for every person who comes through that experience matters.
We are offering you an invitation into our world, and I hope you accept. I want you here. We're hosting you. We are welcoming you to this experience, which is a disability culture experience.
Dance is an incredibly hard skill, particularly learning as an adult. It is a physical skill, it is mental skill, it is artistic skill. I was terrible.
I sucked. Oh man, not only did I suck, I mean, I just couldn't put the stuff together, but I did. And I resigned my job. I was like, I am going to become a dancer. Even if this doesn't work, I'm going to give myself the opportunity to fail. And now, 10, 11, 12 years later, here I am doing it. If you're watching this and you want to figure out wherever you are, how to dance, where to dance, how to get started, how to connect with the rest of the community that's doing this work, contact us. We can help with that and we can figure it out. Just know that you don't have to be alone in the studio, literally reinventing the wheel. There's a wide community of us out there and there are professional training opportunities. If you want to dance, just get started.
Visible is the new way to think about phone service. Just $40 a month, all in for unlimited messages, minutes, and data. All on Verizon's 4G LTE network. No hidden fees, no annual contracts. When you think the future of phone service, think Visible.